Nintendo and Square Enix has begun ramping up its efforts to make the Dragon Quest series a success in North America. Ports of past games have started to come to the Nintendo 3DS, with Dragon Quest VII releasing last year and Dragon Quest VIII only months later. The problems that plagued Fragments of a Forgotten Past are gone from Journey of the Cursed King, making this the first must-own 3DS game of 2017. I've detailed my disdain for how slow the beginning of Dragon Quest VII was when I reviewed it. In short, I almost dropped the game altogether because it took me hours to actually start the story. I wasn't so gung-ho to dive into Journey of the Cursed King, but I'm glad to say that this not a problem this time around. Players are thrust into this new world as they meet the main character and his band of misfits. We are introduced to the main conflict of the story right off the bat and dropped into a mystery that serves as the crux to the story. I won't get into too many spoilers, but it's a compelling mystery that will have your party looking for someone who has brought chaos to the land. While the story is great, the characters in Dragon Quest VIII really makes this game stand out. Each one has their own charm, from the fiery Jessica to the odd King Trode to our simpleton sidekick, Yangus. Every person you meet along your journey adds another layer to the story and makes for some comical moments. You'll really take to these characters and you'll be happy to have them traveling with you. Overall, Dragon Quest VIII takes everything great about the series, the battling, design and world, and improves on it with a compelling story and even more compelling characters. The writing is sharp and funny, and the skill points system gives this title more of an RPG feel than last year's game. The game is lengthy and you'll be spending a lot of time grinding up your party members' levels before the next boss, because the difficulty scales up pretty high as you continue your adventure. Gamers who played the original version will be glad to pick this back up, as Nintendo has said there are more quests, dungeons, bosses, and even a new possible ending to try out. Nintendo 3DS owners need to play this game, they won't regret it. Another problem I had with Fragments of the Forgotten Past were the camera angles. They were too low, making every character look childlike. Yes, the main characters are children, even the adults. The moving camera would sometimes make it impossible to look around or disorient you enough to make you go the wrong way. The camera in Journey of the Cursed King is a bit better, backing off the character to make characters actually look like adults. That gives more headway for the camera to move around as you climb spiral staircases and go deeper into caves. I still run into a problem here and there, where the camera zooms in too much and I don't know where I'm going, but it's much more bearable in this game.